Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, specifically Bitcoin right now. If you just landed here, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. And you subscribers, I do appreciate you too. Channel is slowly but surely, it is growing. I'm not worried about it though, because once they find out that I'm likely going to be right about what's possibly going to be going on, they will come. They will come. So I'm not too concerned about it. I am going to go over the long-term time frame real quick, put things in perspective, because there's some people that haven't has just recently subscribed. There's new subscribers to tell them where I am coming from. So Bitcoin's over here, and I think Bitcoin's in this parallel channel. What I'm doing with it over here is I'm looking for a move to go over just like that over here on Bitcoin, something like that, kind of like this over here, about that size. And if you want to go do some research over there, I showed in previous videos, maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, that interest rates were going up over here too. As a matter of fact, 2018, they were raising rates. 2018, they raised them all the way through 2019, right over there. So Bitcoin was able to go boom. So I'm expecting something like that can go over there too. Also, I've been watching some other YouTube channels, and there's some ones that are calling for that really low Bitcoin, and they did some videos, and now they have doubts. Is this a double bottom? What's going on? It's green candles right now too. I don't know. So let's check this out, guys. I'm being a little bit facetious in this area and go down to a shorter term time frame because some questions have been asked about what Bitcoin is doing. It's going up, right? Either goes up or it goes down. It continues to go up. Looks like it had multiple sequences in one playing there. Very, very bullish move. Very bullish move off the bottom that it did. And then some folks had asked me about, hey, Greg, is that a flat? Well, let's check the numbers, see if it could be a flat. So right in here, this would be a B, C. So B wave right here came down for this A, B, C, like so. And then this would have to be your A wave, like this. And yeah, so this would have to be the A wave, this would be the B wave, and this has to be the C wave. So let's check that out. Let's throw some fibs on there to see if that could be legit. It could be. That could be legit, guys. It can, for Bitcoin, that would be unusual. Usually 2.618 is the number you want to look for a flat. Some lower cap altcoins can hit these numbers at 3.618. Kind of unusual for Bitcoin. Remains to be seen. So the reason people are asking if this is the flat is because there's a new count in the horizon. This is a 1, and this is coming up for a 2 to dump back down into an impulsive move sequence. It's not going to do, in my opinion, guys, this move that it's going to do right here has a very low probability, because now if you take this 1 and then you run the fibs on this 3, it's going down to 13,000. The other thing is too, is that you have 3 wave moves over here. You have 3 wave moves. What Bitcoin did over here are not, it's ABCs within it is what I mean, ABC moves. So more than likely, I would say, in my opinion, if it is a flat, perhaps I'd say the worst case scenario would be ABC, and the C leg could be about as long as that A leg. And could it come down and break those lows? It could. It could. Remains to be seen. Right now, what do you do? Well, if you're going long, you could look for shorts here in this area. That would probably be a pretty good area. It could continue to go up. As you can see, that I'm sure there's probably been quite a few people that want to throw shorts in that they did it here and here and here and here and here and here, and it just continues to go up. So it can get frustrated in this situation. But as far as the play for a long swing trade, what I am doing right now, not financial advice, is I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to finish up what it needs to do. I think, in my opinion, the correction will be coming sooner, probably rather than later, just because it's at the end. You can see here, you got your bearish divergence. It could continue to go up a little bit more. I think it hit 22,700 more or less. And then eventually, once the correction starts, the answer to what exactly this was, we will find out. I doubt that it's going into a third wave. That's my opinion on it. Worst case scenario, a wave. Best case scenario, it's coming up onto a wave 1, possibly. It could be coming back down for a 2, and then it could get out of there. There's other various counts that we could go over. but I'm not going to. Just it can confuse people. I just stick to basically one primary bull count and one primary bearish count. That's what I do. I just keep it simple instead of having like, hey, here's 10 different ways of looking at it. Me personally, I think this is ABC. The count ended over here. This is an ABC back down here, extended fifth wave. And then it's over here, potentially making a start of a wave, and it's going to come down and correct it. And we will see what happens when it comes out of there, if it's going to be a 1-2 or what exactly is going to be going on with Bitcoin. The reason I say that Bitcoin is in this sequence where it ended right here and came over here, the correction from here to here is nice and deep. As a matter of fact, from here to here is about a 78 or 0.786 on the fib level correction. It's a good area for a wave 2 target, 786 over here. Came back in a flat. It's very, very common for assets like Bitcoin to come back down in an A wave, move back up, breaking all-time highs, and come back down into a 5-wave move, which is called a flat, an A, B, C. And it's onto this sequence right over here. You can see this is a very, very common pattern. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back out here to a 12-hour chart and show you that you come over here to 2018 bear market, a little bit different scenario because it had more of an aggressive move off the bottom there. But in this scenario here too, is that Bitcoin did a 3-wave move off the down here, a 3-wave move back up, and it did a 5-wave move sequence right over here for a flat type move. So it went up like so, A, B, C, like so. And then this correction over here, take a look at that coming out of the bear market and throw fib on there. You see that? 786 right there. So we go back over to this correction. 786 is a pretty common number for cryptocurrency. 786 and 886 for a second wave, especially when they're coming out of some sort of long correction like that. So I put all the way up to the top. You know, could be wrong about this. Don't hold to me, but right in generally in that area, about 0.786 went down a little bit. It's a little bit aggressive. So I have a bullish slant. Reason I have a bullish slant, explain this quite a bit in my videos, is because I think the market is set up for that. Showed a previous videos, BTC coming out of the 2018 bear market. What was going on? Interest rates were being raised in 2018. In 2019, they're going to raise interest rates again. And let's go out to a daily chart. And while they were over here thinking about, the Fed was thinking about raising interest rates either 2 times for 2019 or 3 times. They decided to do it 2 times. Over here, Bitcoin decided to make a move like that. So, you know, and then also over here, say the same thing as it was probably over here, 80% or 90% of the market is bearish. 80%, 90% of the market believe that Bitcoin cannot go up because of the sentiment and the macro environment. It has to be, that's just the belief. And how markets work is, if you think about it, what the majority say are usually wrong. So if you're in the majority, there's a really good shot you could be wrong if you think about it, especially with the market. So it could have a swing back up. So what am I doing is I'm looking for a move up for Bitcoin. So it remains to be seen if it's going to make a move up all the way up here to say 60 or 75,000 or whatever the target up here that I have. I don't think that Bitcoin's going to do this $100,000 plus move. That's just my take on it. I think it's going to surprise people in with this market. What's going on out here at the weekly chart? That is just going to be a feeble. I would say that Bitcoin is going to make this move possibly up to here. It's just going to be a feeble 5th wave. And the reason I say feeble is because people are expecting something like this. They're still looking for a blow off top, okay, that Bitcoin did right here, just like this. That's probably, you're going to need some 3rd wave, that huge 3rd wave for Bitcoin for something even remotely to go like that. Over here, that's not going to happen, guys. That's not going to happen. I could be wrong about that, and maybe that somehow this is the 2nd wave and it's going into a 3rd wave. The macro environment is not even set up for that. If you look at the look at what's going on, possibly there'll be a recession in like 12 to 18 months from now. Just enough time for some of these assets to get up, and then it'll have a correction. So this will have a feeble move up here, to this area, possibly in Bitcoin, and that's going to do a correction. That's going to do another correction. And it's going to go through here just like this, and it's going to confuse people at the crypto market going, well, what's going on? They'll call this whole thing the bear market or something like that. Who knows? All I know is that I'm planning for a wave, whether it's going to go all the way up here or halfway to 28 to 29 to 31, or as high as maybe 70 or something like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm planning for both. So if, for example, if Bitcoin is only going to go to 30, I'll be prepared for it. It won't be a surprise. Or if it's going to go all the way up to, say, 60 plus, I won't be surprised. Or if perhaps that this is all one big fake out, and it could be, I won't be surprised. I'm prepared for both. We're set up, okay, that was a mess up, get out and change the strategy. But do I think the downside? And think about it right here, guys. Bitcoin is in this area. You come down here into the weekly chart, you see this is a momentum indicator, okay? Not overbought and oversold. You can use that, but this is a momentum. I'm telling you, the momentum is real low on Bitcoin. It just doesn't have that momentum, downside momentum, to be able to start throwing this thing down to $10,000 levels. Doesn't make any sense to me, guys. Could there be more downside? There could, but it's not going to be some massive dump like some people are trying to project. Just don't see it, guys. It's going to have to swing back up. Bitcoin is going to have to, in my opinion, to make sense, if you're looking for 10,000, as I said in previous videos, you're going to need this swing right here is going to need to have a massive swing back up to come back down. And to me, that is the ultra bear. You want to see the ultra bear count? This is the, I'll show you guys what the ultra, this is the ultra bear count, even though they're saying Bitcoin's going bullish. If you think that this right here is going to be, say, let's say that's a W and it's coming down to make an X wave, and now it's going to make some sort of Y wave, that is the ultra bear count. Will you be able to make money from here to here and all coins on the long side? Definitely will be able to. I would plan for that. But the issue in this being an ultra bear count is now that you have this W over here up for this X, and then now you have a 6 to 8 month leg this way down, probably going down to those levels of $10,000 to $12,000. That's why I call this the ultra bear count. I don't like that at all. And the reason why I don't like that is, well, it just, not because I don't want it to do that, is because to take this sequence in here in Bitcoin and have that move just will not make sense. It will just ruin us the whole sequence of Bitcoin, not making it. If it's something like that, as an example. Could it do that? Possibly. Is it probable? I don't think so. It just wouldn't make any sense with the whole structure and everything that's going on. It's a whole big break in a sequence, an overall sequence for Bitcoin. So that's how that's how I look at it, guys. So if you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.